A couple weeks ago, we talked about the power of gratitude. This week, we're talking about generosity. Interestingly enough, it has some of the very same surprisingly powerful benefits. Generosity, that is giving of yourself, time, energy, finances, generosity makes us healthy. How? It actually reduces blood pressure as much as medicine and exercise. That's amazing. Generosity also lowers the risk of dementia. It reduces anxiety and depression and improves, this is crazy, it improves chronic pain management. Imagine that, just generosity. Generosity makes us happy. That's not too surprising. We found that Americans who donate more than 10% of their income, that's tithers, 41% of those people say they rarely or never experience depression. That is 11 points higher than the average in America. Generosity makes you happy. Generosity also, this is crazy, it extends your life. There's one study of over 2,000 people in Marin, California. They found that volunteering, being generous with their time, dramatically reduced mortality rates. Generosity improves workplace satisfaction. One study found, they examined 82 professional fundraisers, and they found that when the business had a fundraiser, it contributed to positive feelings so that their work did not appear as overwhelming to them. So fundraisers at work protected otherwise vulnerable employees from emotional exhaustion associated with burnout. You can be generous in 4 different ways, and this is what I want us to talk about. Knowing that generosity is so powerful and so helpful, here are 4 different ways that we need to talk about being generous. Number 1, you could be generous with your energy by serving. Could be on a CCV campus, could be in a neighborhood, could be at your kid's school, but giving of your time and energy through serving. Number 2, you could be generous with your money or your resources by donating. That's always powerful and helpful. Number 3, you could be generous with your emotions by listening. Honestly, we're going to ask you this question, which is the hardest for you? Probably that one's the hardest for me. It's not that I don't care about people, I just always have things I'm trying to get done. And so that one I need to slow down and be generous with. Number 4, you could be generous with your time simply by being present. By sitting with someone in a hospital, or by going to a funeral with someone who's hurting, or just watching a show with your kids. Our time is actually one of the most valuable resources we have. It's the only thing we can't reproduce, although it obviously keeps reproducing itself. But when you learn generosity in these 4 ways, with energy, time, finances, and listening, your life will improve, not just your emotional life, but the longevity of your life and the health of your life. So, generosity, that is something worth talking about.